fuck?
This is Team Fen Wang, and this is Ben bringing you his. What are they?
Fortune ladies.
Oh.
Yeah,
And that's Bowman, the other member of Team Fen Wang, and this is just some guy who's watching. God, some guy. Anyway, let's get on with this. Go on with the show.
Ben, you've dropped your cards already.
Straight off, Ben drops his cards on the table.
That wasn't a good start.
Like a boss.
This card is called Fortune Lady Light. It's a lady, it tells you fortune.
Oh, really?
And it's light element.
Oh,
Right. What it does is, when it's removed from the field, special summons any Fortune Lady from your deck onto the field. Brilliant card, searches out any Fortune Lady. I'll explain why that is so good in this video.
Finger cramp, finger cramp!
This is Fortune Lady Dark. 5-star, obviously light summons it.
That's right.
When it destroys a monster by battle, shut up fags, special summons one from the graveyard. 2k to start off with. It's every turn goes up by 1 level, 400 times level, so it easily goes up from 2000 to 2400.
Like a Monarch.
Good beta, special summon stuff from the graveyard. Good card overall. Fortune Lady Water. The only other Fortune Lady I'm running 3 of. When it's special summoned in face-up attack position, whilst you control another face-up Fortune Lady, draw 2 cards. You might have heard of this card. I'm not really sure.
It's very.
And they're Fortune Ladies. No one's ever heard of them.
It's called Pot of Greed.
Oh, okay, you've heard of that one.
Except that it sticks around to do more afterwards. Brilliant
And
card.
it's actually
right?
a +2, not a +1.
It can be summoned by anything like that. Very, very easily.
Remember that, kids. Your Pot of Greed is actually Fortune Lady Water.
Fortune Lady Fire. When it's summoned, destroy one face-up monster on your opponent's
That's
side of the
fucking
field
boss.
and deal
That's
damage
so
equal
annoying.
to their attack to your opponent's life points. Extremely good card, but for consistency, I only run 1 because
He draws into
you
it far
don't
too
want to
often.
draw into it. It's completely useless when it's in your hand, to be quite frank. Fortune Lady Wind. When it's summoned, pop off opponent's back rows up to the amount of Fortune Ladies you control. In the worst instance, you're going to be summoning that by itself, and it's going to be destroying one. That's a +1 by itself. So it's always a good card. When you control more, you're just popping off more back rows. Mixture of Heavy Storm and MST. It's a brilliant card. Main problem with the deck is no, it's not Fortune Lady Light. This is Fortune Lady Light, and you need it. Otherwise, you'll lose your jewel, because you need your light mage. You know, you just need it. It tells you fortune. It does brilliant things.
Doesn't break the game.
It summons out the greenie. So
The greenie.
Hit 3.
The
this
genie.
is the only thing that you can do it with. When it's destroyed by a battle, special summon any level 2 or lower spellcaster from your deck in face down defense. I've run spellcasters for a long time.
Yeah, it's about the only deck you ever run.
This is basically my favorite card in the game, and it searches out your lights, which is what you need, mate. You just
And look at the Super Champions Pack Super Rares.
yeah, they're beautiful as fuck.
You're trading for 20 quid each.
I've got 1, mate. 1.
Yeah, he only has 1.
Not very hardcore, but there's only enough room in the deck for 1. All right?
And because you only actually own 1.
I'm gonna punch him in the face as well.
Not like me who owns 3 and Bowman who owns.
Junk
3?
Synchron. When it's summoned,
2.
special summon level 1 or 2 from your graveyard to the field, face up.
Keep it still!
Effect negated. But, obviously, what are your level 2s in this deck?
It's level 1.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I meant level 2 or lower, right? You've got that.
No, put it back there!
You've got your fire. I mean, you won't want to summon that though. You've got your Apprentice Magicians, right?
Right?
You've
Their
hit 4
effects are
minutes.
negated, but light, when it's removed from the field, obviously its effect doesn't activate in the field, so you'll still get its effect. Apprentice Magician, effect
Or when it's
activates
synchro summoned.
when it leaves the field, so you'll still get its effect. The levels in Fortune Ladies are always changing. Brilliant card. It gets your monsters back to use their effects. It's just brilliant card overall, all of the time. Barbaros, ran 3 for a while. Took out 2 of them. I don't have room for them. It's a very fun card. Lots of the time, it's not very useful. It's just a 19 beta, or just gets removed and then doesn't bother coming back. But you know. But most of the time when you get them, yeah, it's just fucking lazy dick. This one.
Fat lazy dick.
3000 beta. incredibly good card most of the time. Just gets removed from the field spell, comes back, easy summon. It doesn't really benefit the deck that much, but if you need a beater, you sort of may. BLS. You might have heard of this.
My
card.
BLS.
Not really sure. I'm gonna punch you in the nuts.
Bring it, bro.
You've got a good variety of lights and darks in there. Easily searched out, easily summonable.
Don't let him
Get
show
them
those on
removed
camera.
To use Fortune's Future, which I will be talking about later in the video. Very, very good card.
Yeah, don't even bother with these staples of doom. I'll zoom in on that
One thing
bit.
about this is
It's gold red.
the field
Keep
spell
going.
removes
Who is that?
stuff from play.
That was just some dicks
Right,
outside.
they're just going in there. Right, it removes stuff from play. But if the field spell leaves the field, your opponent's the monsters which are removed don't come back. So if you've got stuff, so if they summon a monster which will come back to haunt you, that
The guy's still
in the
there.
worst instances,
That
it'll
guy
stop
has
their
a name.
monsters from coming back, and it'll be a bit of a help in that. Terraforming. You probably know what it does. Gets a field spell from your deck to your hand. Field spell.
This is the shit. This is the
This-
most annoying thing.
Like, we only have 4 minutes left.
This pisses everyone off so much. Such a good card. When a monster's normal summoned, remove it from play, bring it back to the field in face of attack.
I'm gonna
in
drop
next
the camera.
standby phase. If the card's taken off the field, the monster doesn't come back, so you can use that to your advantage. Activate it, right? Opponent's monster summons, opponent's monster gets removed. Set it over, opponent's monster doesn't come back. Activate it.
He doesn't play magic,
You
by the way, he
can-
just thinks they're sexy sleeves.
You can then do it again. You can
That was
still use it with your
just a random
monsters
comment.
to use
Yeah,
their
it was.
effects. So it's such a piss annoying card, but it
We'll take a
helps.
quick pause to have a look at that guy.
That guy's still
Will
there!
you please call that guy by his actual name
But,
for once?
Isn't it that guy?
He's the team
it
mascot.
starts-
He's that guy.
Team mascot.
That's Fen Wine.
but it starts off so
And
many.
And the other
cards.
team mascot.
He is the human mascot.
Anyway,
Fortune's Future. Target a remove Fortune Lady, send it back to the
Pot
grave.
of Greed.
Another pot of greed.
Another Pot of Greed. That is the
And it's
best
shiny
thing
as
about
well.
this
Look
deck.
at the shine. Oh my god, the shine goes really well in here.
You see, that's what the field spell does. It removes your monsters. Fortune Lady Light gets removed. Use the effect, special summon. Use this. Pot of Greed. Send it back. Get a BLS out. Send it back. Draw 2. What else does it? Gold Sark. It's so good.
Well, it doesn't draw
Such a
two,
good
but
card. Yes, I know, but it removes them. Just in the worst instances, you've still got now.
Ben's favourite annoying card.
Wonder Wand.
He was
Draw 2.
Doesn't have Crystal Seer in this deck.
Basically, he
so
just
can't
runs a lot of Pot of Greedy sort of cards.
Right.
greedy.
Right,
Greedy.
you get your water out, you do this, you've drawn 4 cards just off that one card. It's
What do you
in
think
your grave.
about that
Attack
card,
with
that
dark,
guy?
special summon it back.
I think
draw
that card's
another
a bit
2.
annoying.
What
It's a
the
bit
hell? Creature swap. You
Swap.
run a lot of low level monsters, you know, it doesn't target, get your opponent obelisk, anything like that. It's brilliant.
Yes, obelisk. Just a just a random obelisk.
The Solemn Brigade.
It's
You
not
don't
Solemn
need to
Brigade.
speak about
I
that.
don't have warnings. I mean,
Yes,
I don't
you
have
do.
authority. Anything like that.
That's not in the
TT.
brigade.
Brilliant card.
Don't even
At
bother.
2 now.
Broken
Obviously,
at
it's a
2.
staple.
Balked.
But it helps the deck a lot. Gets rid of your light. Use your light's effects to summon after everything's been destroyed in the field.
Move the TT.
This coming to 2 helped the deck so much. Right. Send that back.
Okay.
Completely back. Good
3.
card. Gets rid of Xyz. Gets rid of Synchros. Gets your light effect, so then you can summon your light again. So your light comes back. Send it back to your hand. Get your light effect. Special summon out. Summon your light. Get its effect. So good.
So this is our
Always
card.
good.
And I believe now it's the extra deck.
Yes, now it's the extra deck. Gachi.
Standard X's.
Leviathan.
Levia.
Levia. Utopia. Steel Swarm. Right. Lots of low levels in your deck. Easily summonable. Gets you removed Fortune Ladies. It is cool.
They're going everywhere, it's hard to find them.
Shut down your opponent's summons. Catastor
Don't really need.
doesn't really need explaining, does it? Gaia.
It's a high level beater. Oh, I say level, I mean not really.
Brio.
Yeah.
Fuck
Rio
off.
Gauze.
Send anything.
Bad
Shut up,
guy.
bad guy.
Bounce allowed.
Shut up, guy.
Bounce anything on your opponent's side of the field. Bounce your visions if need be. stop your opponent's monster from being summoned.
This is his special tag.
When he's summoned, spell counters, remove spell counters to deal 500 points of damage. But you've also drop cards from your hand to add spell counters.
It's shit.
He's a good card, along with Arcanine as well, which will...
Arcanine!
Yes, Arcanine.
Wrong game.
Remove spell counters, destroy cards
That
in the field.
guy.
Very good card.
Buster
Your
Ben.
apprentice gets them back. Black Rose. It's
Standard.
nice.
Wait,
Arcanine.
screen time here. Go straight, guys.
I just called my ancient fairy Arcanine.
You're an idiot.
It gets rid of your field spell, gains 1000, gets your new field spell, shuts off your opponent's summons.
Go against keepers.
It's like boom. Dark End Dragon. You run your darks, you run fair amount. of
Watch him go
monsters.
light end.
It's good. Stardust.
What?
Negate destruction. Scrap Dragon. Good card. Side deck.
You have 10 seconds.
Bang. 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 That,
We side Pokemon cards.
that doesn't need explaining. They're staples.
But, yeah, this is Team Ben Wang, Ben, Bowman, Henry, that
guy,
guy,
that
and
guy.
goodbye.